Good morning. It is Wednesday, the 20th of December, and we are in Binacawan, Bagak, Philippines. And I normally don't do a early morning video, just 'cause I like to wait for the guys to get done and I'll do my running around, but this one's kind of unique. So, my last video I pointed out that this door failed. This is, well, not this door, this is the security door. But behind it was the multi-port security door.
It is multi-point.
Absolute junk. This is the second time we have problems with it. And this time it left us, this time it left me locked out. And now I think I remember why I don't do a video in the morning. It's busy this time in the morning. There's a lot of people that live down this road going out to the highway, so it may get a little noisy. So yesterday, we thought the guys were going to be off because they worked about a half a day on Monday, and they were pretty much all caught up, except waiting for the windows, and then, then they had to fix the two doors. So they showed up about noon yesterday, had their lunch, came through the house. We was in the garage working, me and Diana, and said they were going to start working on removing the door. So I gave them a blanket to cover up the couches. I thought they were going to he said they were going to cut the hinges, just grind the hinges off and pull the door out. So I gave them a cover, just to make sure no sparks got on the couch. And a little while later, Diana comes through and says, or notices that, what's that burning smell? And we're at the other side of the house. And I said, nope, that's concrete. It's not burning smell. About the same time, my son comes into the garage and says, Daddy, why are they tearing our house apart? And I come in here and they are literally, they were cutting at the time, or with a jackhammer, all the material around the door. They just literally knocked it out. This is the good part here. I've had it covered up all night. So they demolitioned the door. They knocked out all the concrete around the whole door and removed the door, the old door, the multi-point door, and the security door. And they did try to cut into the door and pull the mechanism out, but like I say, it's a multi-point. So it had 3 pins here that were extended and had another pin on the top that was extended. And it was tight. I mean, I couldn't even have got in there with my Sawzall and cut it if I tried. It was very, very tight. So they tore it out. And then afterwards, once I saw how they installed the new frame, they already got the new frame in the security door, I realized why. Because they weld the door frame, they weld the door frame to the rebar in the house. It's not screwed in, it's welded, and they welded this one back in. So good Lord, I hope that they don't have to replace it someday, because it's like a bomb went off in our house. That's kind of the reason why I'm standing out here, because Diana hasn't gotten over it yet. I'm moved on past it, but yeah, she's still expressing herself to me. So I'm out here with the roosters I'll just listen to them crow. I'm just playing. I don't blame her. She's cleaned the house. She's a fanatic about cleaning the house, and they didn't help her out any, because by the time we got in here to see what they were doing, the dust was everywhere. So that is a quick good morning. I just wanted to get that captured because, you know, they'll be here with the new doors here in about an hour, and they're just gonna put concrete all around where they removed the concrete, finish it off, repaint it, put the new door in, and hopefully you'll never know they were there. But you can see the amount of dust just right here. Now, think about that inside the house. And like I say, Diana, she keeps her house immaculate. It drives me crazy how much she cleans the house. So, as a matter of fact, she's in there cleaning now. But it is what it is, and it will be nothing but a memory here in a couple weeks. But it is a memory that I wanted to capture on video. And I'm not here saying one thing or another about coulda, shoulda, or woulda. The guys did their best. They got the door out. That was the objective. The door is out, new door going in today. So we are getting a little picky on this one because it costs so darn much, and I don't like the way that those seams look where that one board, hardy board, is in. So they're going to sand that down, redo the seam, and paint it. They're all done in the garage. I've actually loaded my workbench. I filled it up underneath, started cleaning the garage up. I'll show that later. I'm dodging mosquitoes right now. And then I didn't think that looked real good, so we're gonna have them address it. Maybe just go over all these seams and just redo the seams. They could make that look a little better. Like I say, this one was pricey. So I don't know how much the doors are going to cost me. We're going to get a new door here and a new door in front. They're going to be 2 solid wood doors. They're not going to be this pieced together particle junk. This door is not particle, but pieces, slats into a frame that this door was. This door was a pain in the butt anyway. I'm kind of glad I destroyed it because it would swell and shrink to the degree where it wouldn't lock, or it would swell and you couldn't get it opened all the way, and it was just a pain in the butt door. So I am good riddance door. And then that multi-point Chinese junk that was in front, I don't know how much that cost in the house, but another no muffler. I don't know how much this door cost. I probably should have got a couple pictures of it to show you, because like I said, when I was trying to lock it that day, it goes 1 revolution and the pins move, and then another revolution and they move further, or other pins move on the second revolution. It's just a bunch of monkey motion that when you got a cheap product, all that monkey motion just bites you in the butt. And now we're dealing with it with demolition. I mean, the door was literally ripped out of the house. Well, they had to beat all this back so they get to the rebar and cut the old door out. But now the new one's welded in, and we are on the upside. So I will leave it there. Come back this afternoon. I'll get a little more detail to the laundry room and do a quick update on the garage. And I beat that horse to death in the garage, but I'll show you that it is confirmed finish, and it served its purpose. I was able to get my stuff in there. I still need to get a toolbox where I can lock my tools up so I can have easy access to them, but they're all locked up and secured now, so I'm happy. All right, I got thousands of dollars of worthless SAE tools here in the Philippines because everything here is metric. But you never know. I might get a hold of something classic and I'll be able to utilize my tools. But it's all good. You never know when I get called up to work on an airplane somewhere. Yeah, have a good one. Later. Well, good morning. It's Thursday, December 21st. I haven't even went Christmas shopping yet, so it's about time I take care of some business. I have to do that next couple days. But we're up here in Binacawan, Bagak, Philippines, and I am in our garage, and I'm happy, happy, happy. We got it all pretty much cleaned out. The only junk we got in it now is just waiting for Mama's laundry room to get done, and then all the shoes and these clothes here, and all the pile of shoes. There's 3 racks of shoes for some reason. I guess we each got our own rack. All that's going into the laundry room. And I am just happy, happy, happy with the way this turned out. I got my truck in, pulled my truck in yesterday. It fits, and I got, I think it was 9 feet left on the sides to put in the Mama's car, the Focus, which the fuel pump went out yesterday. But luckily she was in Blonga, and there's a real good mechanic right there. They took it to the shop, and they are probably feverishly trying to find a Ford Focus fuel filter now. Not
Fuel
a lot
pump.
of them here in the Philippines. Didn't know that when I bought a Ford, especially a 10-year-old Ford. But, all right. So I'm going to put yesterday's and today's videos. I came out in the morning the last couple days. Usually it's pretty busy in the morning, so I do it in the evenings when it's quieter. But the guys worked late last night getting the door hung, and the guys were here working on the Jealousy windows. Not sure if it's spelled like jealousy or it's just the pronunciation Filipino. I will one of these days see how it's written on a piece of paper, and I will be able to explain it further. But it's pronounced Jealousy. They're Jealousy windows, slats. So those guys came out yesterday. They were here about a half a day. They came about noon, and they started getting those up. So I'll show you the garage real quick, run around to the laundry room, and then I will show you the doors. Yeah, the doors are great. I mean, I don't know, it kind of sucks how I got to this place, to have 2 good solid wood doors on our entry to our house, but I'm glad we are where we are, because that front door that we had, for one thing, I never liked it because it was off-white. I mean, everything's white in our house, and this door was off-white. It's like a grayish white. So it always bothered me. I asked right off the bat, I said, can we paint that? He said, nope. because it was a metal door. So it's out of here. And plus it's a piece of junk, as I think I said before. And then the other door, which was just like this door that I kicked in, it's very, very light right here. Like I say, I could put my foot through this very easily with my flip-flop. And then once you do that, you can get to all the mechanisms. So that was our exterior door going out to the laundry room. And now we got a solid wood door. It's a very good door. And plus that one that was going out to the laundry room, that thing would swell up and you could only open it half the way. He would take it off, he would sand it down, and it'd be fine for a couple days, and I'll be darned if the thing wouldn't swell up again. So it's out of here too. So I'm going to show you, I just sat out here last night and had a couple beers, listened to music with a smile on my face all night long until I went to bed, because my garage is done, except for getting my wife's junk out of here. I'll spin this around and show you. Alrighty, there's the garage. Just got the one side open. I was figuring if I didn't have this stuff on the side, I could probably get my truck in through one side of the gate being opened. Definitely get the Ford Focus in. So we got all the grills up. Got everything locked up. Now I can get my arm through here to get my bottle opener or something if I need to, which you know, I got to keep in mind that I don't keep anything too valuable that close. But yeah, it's jam-packed. I got all my tools in there, all my electric tools, all my hand tools. Anything of value is locked up now. Got the bench cleared off. If you happen to see something that you might have saw where you worked, the only reason I have it is because it was expired. So, or it was my personal issues. I wasn't going to hand back my earplugs. So there you have it. Happy, happy, happy. It's got plenty of light. We got the boxes up there. My wife went up there, Diana went up there and cleaned all the dust before I started putting these boxes up there. She cleaned everything. I couldn't believe it. But yep, she was up there for several hours cleaning. So the garage is 98% complete. Like I said, I just gotta get this stuff out. And my original intent was to put the grass cutter, my tiller, and this Fred Flintstone lawnmower inside there, but just no room. I brought so much stuff, so many tools, and man, all my stuff at home that fit in a box, it came with me, so I got a ton of stuff here. I mean, those two black boxes there are just full of hand tools and electrical tools and stuff. And that kind of stuff you can't get here in the Philippines, or if you get it, you're gonna get cheap Chinese junk. So those are Snap-ons and Craftsmans and stuff you're not gonna be able to get here. I can get weed eaters and lawnmowers and tillers all day long here, so they're not secure now. I do have maybe a long distance plan of getting a cabinet over by the door. I could put a pretty good sized cabinet in there and it wouldn't affect getting vehicles in. So we will go over here to the laundry room. So I think I've already mentioned it. We we're going to get all this stuff fixed. But what I wanted to show was this is the window system. The windows will go in here. I'm assuming there's going to be a crank on each section. I'm assuming we'll have a crank. So that's about a half a day work. So I'm thinking they'll be out here for several more days doing the whole room. That's fine, as long as we get her done. And then I'll show you like I said, I got two of these doors. I can't open this door because that concrete's curing. So pretty much where I showed all the holes yesterday on the side of the house, yesterday they filled all the holes full of concrete. Put a piece of plywood behind the door jamb on the inside and just started packing it in. So today they're going to come and do the deadbolt, a nice 2-lock simple system, and they're going to put the security doors back up. And they're got to varnish this and the other door. But this is one heavy, solid door. So, like I say, kind of sucks that I had to go backwards to get a better product, and plus it's going to cost more. But at least we're going to have a good, solid, secure door on the entryways of the house. And I'm not worried about this one. That gate locks, so I'll show the other door real quick. It's right here. There. And they already got all the hardware in this one. I'm going to varnish this one today also. Alrighty. Alright, I guess that's about it for today. I got all the receipts out, so I figured out what all the costs were for the land, and I'm going to try to get that into some form to where I can actually give a report on it, and I will. That'll be coming real soon. Probably I might even try to do it today, but yeah, it is what it is. Costs a lot more than, everybody says come to the Philippines and live like a king. Don't cost nothing. You ain't right. Nope. At least not if you do it how I did it. Because, yeah, I started building right after they opened the country up. So me and who knows how many hundreds or thousands of foreigners relocated at the same time and wanted to start building. Also, right after COVID, the inflation rate went through the roof on everything. Things doubled, tripled in prices. So just the cost of building a house, I did it probably at the worst time you could do it. I imagine if you go back in history, the block, concrete, rock, all that stuff was at all-time highs. I don't know if it's came down now or not, but, and when you go to the store, buy a ceiling fan or something, it's not that much cheaper in the United States. If you get a good one, I mean, you get China junk and, you know, be replacing it every 2 months. But if you try to get a good one and find a good one, you can get U.S. products here that are made in China, but at least they have a warranty. And they have some kind of like I say, there's different levels of China stuff if you get here. But, oh well, I'll get off that. So, y'all have a good one. Yeah, I should get that out by Christmas. I got to do some Christmas shopping though. So I'll try to get that video out before Christmas. Maybe I'll put it out right at Christmas. I'll give me 3 days to get everything together. We'll see. But y'all take care. Be safe. Merry Christmas. Go Chiefs. Take care.